Okay, so the first screen that you're going to see is something like this, but depends on your version that you're using. All right, so I'm using version 2020 right now. Okay, and first time when you launch, you will get a welcome screen, something like this. Okay, so first thing you will see at the bottom here, there is some recent file, the previously designed files, and then on top here, you'll see create new and open. Okay, the older version like CS6, CS5 and all that, okay, you don't have any screen, it will be blank. Okay, you don't have a welcome screen. Okay, so what you can do is you can go to file and then you can create new. All right, so in this case, I'm going to click at the create new button here. Okay, once you click create new, right? Okay, the first thing, the new version, you will have some presets of sizes, okay, and purposes. For example, on top here, I can see there is mobile, web, print, film, and video, and so on. Okay, the difference between all this category, right? The first one is the sizes. Okay, different platform, different purposes, it has different sizes, number one. And number two is for print and also for digital media. Okay, there is two different things. If you want to create something for printing, then you go to print and then you choose a size or you set the size. And then if you are creating for a website, for Facebook, for Instagram, okay, something like that, then you use a web maybe. And then you choose the size accordingly. If you don't have, then you specify the size from here. All right. So let's say, for example, today we're going to do a sticker. Okay, when it comes to sticker, it's going to be a printed material. Okay, so I go to print first right now. And then on the right hand side here, you can see there is some attribute that you can actually change. Okay, for example, let's say the unit. The most important thing when you're creating new document is the unit. All right, so you change the unit according to whatever unit. It can be inches, it can be millimeter, centimeter, and so on. All right, so most of the time in Malaysia we use millimeter and centimeter. All right, so let's say I choose a centimeter, for example. And then the document size, because a sticker, it can be, there is a lot of odd sizes. All right, so let's say I just choose A4 size, for example. Okay, so I choose centimeter and then the width I set to 21 by 29.7. Right, so this is a A4 size. And then you have orientation, whether you want a portrait document or a landscape document. Okay, after that you have artboard. Artboard is something like pages, how many pages you want to create. And different artboard, it can be different sizes. All right, so for now we just leave it as one artboard. And then you have bleed. Okay, normally bleed, we specify the bleeding when you are creating something like a A4 size, A3 size, A5 size, or a poster, something like that. Then only we will add a bleeding. For sticker, we don't have to create a bleeding because we're going to create in a bigger document. The sticker going to be a very small size, maybe 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter, for example. Okay, that sticker is going to be inside an A4 size. All right, and then the color mode, because this is printing, we need to choose a CMYK color mode. Right, so please remember this. Printing must be in CMYK, and then if I click the CMYK, I have another option is RGB. Okay, RGB is red, green, and blue. CMYK is cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. All right, so I choose a CMYK, and then the raster effect for printing, you should specify that as 300. Okay, PPI is a point per inch. All right, or if I click this raster effect, right, I have a different setting also. For example, when you're doing digital media, right, then you choose the raster effect or the resolution as 72. All right, so let's say I'm maintaining at 300, then I can click at create button. Okay, for those who don't have this interface, you can always go to file and then click new. And then you change the unit, specify the size, and then you change the color mode to CMYK, raster effect to 300. Then you press OK or create. Understand or not, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Anyone got any question?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to click create right now. Let me just reset back all my these panels here. You see, for example, yes, kitchen. All right. So I go to File, New. Okay, these are the settings that you need to create. Still downloading. Okay, you're supposed to download much earlier. Okay, I did mention in the page where you register, you have to install before the training, not during the training. The message was clear, right? You didn't read, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so make sure next time, whenever you register for any courses or whatever, you want to buy some product or anything, you read first. Read the entire thing. All right. Okay, for iPad, are you using iPad Pro, Gayatri? Okay, for iPad Pro, you can go to your App Store and then you search for Adobe Illustrator and then you can install that for trial version, 7 days trial version. All right, and you can get the exact same software. Okay, so you already installed, is it? Then what is the problem, Gayatri? Okay, you all got the email, right, with the Zoom link, right?
Got, sir.
Then why, how come a lot of people, there is no full tool as the desktop version? Okay, that means, Gayatri, that means your iPad doesn't support. Okay, the iPad Pro version, the new version, it supports the full version. All right, the one you downloaded is a lighter version. All right. But it's almost the same, but the tools are very minimum tools. Okay, let me just go through the screen. Okay, the setting that you need to change is the unit. Okay, and then the size, 21 centimeter by 29.7, which is A4 size. All right, and then the color mode must be in CMYK, raster effect 300. Then you click create or okay. Then you will have this white color box here. This is what we call as artboard or the document size. All right. So in case I have a lot of panels here, I'm going to reset my workspace. For example, I go to Window and then I go to Workspace. Okay, let's say it is already in Essential. I go to Reset Essential. Okay, click at Reset Essential. It will reset back all your panel if you have used it previously. If you never used it previously, doesn't matter. You just leave it as it is. All right. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Make sure you guys mute your mic, guys. Okay, I can hear some voices there. Okay. First thing, you go to Window and then you go to Toolbar and then you choose Advanced. Window, Toolbar, Advanced. Why? Because the one on the left hand side here, this is what we call as toolbar. Okay, currently I have a minimum number of tools with the basic tools. If I go to change to a advanced toolbar, right? Okay, I will have more tools over here on the toolbar. Right, that's the reason, number one. And then on top here, you will see there is a main menu. Okay, file, edit, object. Okay, this one we call it as menu. And then on the right hand side, you will see some panels. Okay, you see properties panel, layer panel, library, color panel, swatches panel, whatever, all this on the right hand side, we call it as panel. All right. And another thing is whenever we choose any tools, right? Okay, on top here, for example, if I go to Window and then I go to Control. Okay, Window, Control. When I choose that, I will see another bar over here. This is your control bar. Okay, or the option for the tools. Any tools you select, you'll get a different option. For example, I'm choosing my selection tool right now. If I choose to a rectangle tool, let's say, okay, my control will be changed. Okay, currently you have a similar objects here. Let's say I choose a gradient tool, for example. Then I have more options. All right. So this is for you to adjust the attribute. Let's say I go back to my selection tool. Selection tool is the black color arrow. Okay, selection tool used to select object, to move object, to rotate objects, or to scale object. For example, let's say I create a rectangle shape. I go to the rectangle tool, I click at the rectangle tool, and then I click and drag on my document. Right? Something like this. And then after that, if I go back to my selection tool, one thing is I will see a bounding box. If I bring my cursor to the corner, I will see a double arrow. I can click and drag to resize this. Click, hold your mouse, and then drag to resize. If I bring my cursor outside of the box at the corner, I will see a banded arrow. I can click and drag to rotate this. Okay, to undo back, you just press Ctrl Z, or you go to Edit, Undo, Rotate, something like this. All right, and then to move the object, you need to click on the object and drag to move it. Okay, and you need to have a color. For example, when I click in the middle of this box, right, the object is selected. That means there is a white color inside. Means the fill color is white color. And then you have a black color stroke border, right? That is your stroke color, black color. All right. If in case if you do not have any color inside, okay, currently the background also white color, the object also white color, so you don't see the difference. Okay, if I select my object, if I remove my fill color, for example, I go to the control bar here. If I choose none, I already choose none right now for the fill color. Now still it looks the same, but if I bring my cursor inside of the box, when I click, it will not be selected because there is no color here. You need to click on the line, on the path. Then only you can select and you can move it. All right. Okay. Now what I want you all to do is, okay, you go to your rectangle tool, you click and drag to draw any shape, rectangle or a square shape. If you want to draw a square shape, you hold your shift key and then you drag. Hold your shift key and then click and drag. You get a square shape. If you don't hold your shift key, you get a rectangle shape. Can you all do that now? If done, you type in the chat box, done. After complete drawing, you click back your selection tool. If you got any problem, please let me know.
For me is when I press, I have done the triangle, and then when I press shift key to do the, how to say, square one, it doesn't come out square.
You press and hold your shift key. Hold your shift key. Then you click and drag.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Sir,
Yes.
do I need to draw various types of shape?
Just rectangle for now.
Or just okay, sir, noted. Thank
For
you.
now. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now after we draw this, right? Okay. If you, let's say I want to change the size. Okay. I go to my selection tool. I select one of the object. Click on the object. Then you will see a bounding box, the blue color highlight. All right. If I bring my cursor to these boxes here, the small boxes, then I can click and drag to resize this. All right. If I bring my cursor to the line where there is no small box, the white color boxes, then I can click and drag to move it. Okay, click and drag to move it. And if I bring my cursor outside of the box at the corner, any corner, then you can click and drag to rotate this. If you hold your shift key and then you rotate, it will be increment in 45 degrees. Hold your shift key and then click and drag to rotate in 45 degrees increment. Okay, let's say I undo back. Okay, and then next one, you will see there is a small circle in each corner. If you click and drag, it will become a rounded corner. Something like this. And then to deselect. Deselect means you don't select. To deselect, you just click outside of the rectangle shape. Okay, I want you to try to resize this. Okay, for example, I have a square shape. I hold my shift key and then I drag from the corner to maintain the proportion, the width and the height. Hold your shift key and then click and drag from the corner, from the left, right, top, bottom, anything. Hold your shift key and then click and drag. Can. Okay, if you have a rectangle shape, something like this, and then you want to maintain the proportion, you hold your shift key, click and drag to rescale it. If you don't hold your shift key, right, okay, maybe it will be in a different size.
Okay, may I know, for example, just now I draw two bosses, and now I want to play the effect that you are showing. What button should I press in order to go back to redo the two bosses that I draw?
Control Z. Control Z.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Control Z to redo, Control Shift Z, Control Z to undo, Control Shift Z to redo. Or if you are using Mac, then you use Command Z, Command Shift Z.
Okay, and then what command should I do in order to have the edges to be round instead of square?
Instead of a sharp corner, you want a rounded corner.
Yeah.
You select the object first. Use your selection tool, select the object. You will see there is a small circle. You can click and drag. But if you're using an older version, CS5, maybe you don't have this.
Okay, good. Done already. Yeah. Done. Okay, thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, just in case if you're using older version, right? And then you want to make it rounded corner, you have to go to, if not mistaken, it's under object and effect, if not mistaken. Okay, or you can go to effect, stylize, and then you go to round corner. Okay, effect, stylize, round corner, and then check the preview, you increase the radius. This is for older version. All right, go to cancel first. Now I can click and drag, something like this. Are you guys done?
Yes.
Adjusting the size, moving the object, and then rotating the object, make the corners rounded. Okay, very good. Okay, now, let's say for example, if I want to adjust the shape, I want to reshape from a rectangle shape or a square shape, I want to make it into a different shape. Okay, for example, the round corner, I undo back. Okay, I have a sharp corners here. To edit the shape, you go to direct selection tool, the white color arrow beside the selection tool. Okay, you have selection tool and direct selection tool. Can you all remember that? Selection tool and direct selection tool. You choose direct selection tool, bring your cursor to one of this corner here, it will show anchor. Okay, then you click and drag. Okay, for example, I click and drag another anchor point, click and drag anchor point, click and drag, click and drag. Something like this. So we get a different shape. Understand or not?
And
yes?
I still couldn't do it.
Understand or not? Understand or not first?
No.
No. All right. So let me just repeat one more time. Okay, let's say I have a rectangle shape or a square shape, whatever shape. Okay, then I go to my direct selection tool. I click and drag the anchor point. Direct selection tool, and then you click and drag the anchor point. Okay, something like this. Let's say I want to do this, and then let's say I want to do something else. Okay, maybe a tick, maybe something like this. Click and drag, click and drag, click and drag. You only have 4 points. You just try to change the points so that you get a different shape. Okay, can you try now? If you got a problem, let me know.
Trying, I click the direct selection tool, and then I try to pull at one of the edge, but it's only come out with the square effect. Doesn't have this one that you are showing right now.
Okay, make sure you deselect first.
Okay.
Make sure you deselect means you click outside of the rectangle shape. Then you bring your cursor to one of the corner, you click and drag. Okay, I'm going to repeat one more time. Those who didn't get right, please take a look at my screen right now. I go to draw another shape, draw another rectangle. I go to my direct selection tool. Direct selection tool. Make sure you deselect first. Why need to deselect? Because currently for this example, right, all 4 anchor point has been selected. If I click and drag, everything will be moving. We don't want everything to move. We only want one anchor point to move. So you deselect. Deselect means you click outside of the rectangle shape. You just click to deselect. Then only you go back to the corner. You click and drag.
Yes, very done already. Thanks a lot.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so I want you to create something like this. A tick or a right sign. Okay, and then one more, I want it to be something like this. Can you all do that? If anyone got problem, please let me know. This one is low-key sign, by the way. Okay, done everyone? Okay, so you have to remember the difference between the selection tool and direct selection tool. Selection tool is to select any object, okay? And direct selection tool is for you to select the component of the object, all right? And when you're using direct selection tool, you can also select an object from a group also can. Okay, if you have only one object, then you can select the component, which is the anchor point. All right. And currently, you only see the anchor point because all these objects are straight lines. Okay. For example, if you make an object to become rounded, okay. For example, let's say I select this object, and then I go to my selection tool. I click and drag this corners here. Okay, it become rounded corner. Now, if I go to my direct selection tool, I select one of the anchor point, you will see another thing here, which we call it as handle. Okay, so if I click and drag the handle, okay, using the direct selection tool, I also can adjust the shape. Something like this. Again, I repeat, if you have a rounded corner, you go to direct selection tool, you click on the, let's say I click on the anchor point, click. Then I'll see there is a handle over here. You can click and drag to change the direction and also the length of the handle. Okay, something like this. Understand or not? Yes, no?
Sorry, can you show the hand? How do you get the handle again?
Okay, how do we get the handle? For example, this object I just simply draw it. Okay, let's say we want to make all this from straight line to a curved line. All right. So what we do is we need to convert from a point, anchor point, into a curvy type. Okay. So I go and click the pen tool. Click and hold the pen tool. You will see anchor point tool. Okay. Again, I repeat. Okay. By default, you'll see there is a pen tool over there. You click and hold the pen tool. Click and hold your mouse. Then you will find anchor point tool. Choose the anchor point tool and then bring your cursor to one of this anchor point here. You click and drag. Okay, and the direction that you choose is also important. Instead of bring it to the right hand side, I have to drag it to the left hand side. And then the top one also same. I click and drag. Now I have a Nike logo. Understand? I repeat, I repeat one more time. Don't worry. Go to your pen tool. Hold, press, and then hold your mouse on the pen tool. You will find anchor point tool. Choose anchor point tool, and then you bring your cursor to one of the anchor point that you want to make it curvy. You click and drag. Okay, when I click and drag, this is not the shape that I want, right? So I need to move it up. I undo back, Control Z, click and drag up. Something like this. And then this one also same. This anchor point, click and drag up, I get a different shape. If I bring it down, then I get a different shape. Okay? Can you try now? Try first. If got issues, please let me know. This is cucumber. Okay, after you use this tool, right? This anchor point tool, then you can use back your direct selection tool to play around with the shape. You can move your anchor point, you can adjust the handle. All right.
So why the pen tool disappeared?
Pen tool disappeared.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
You click and hold back your anchor point tool, then you will find your pen tool.
Oh, okay.
You use your direct selection tool to edit back. For example, this Nike logo. Okay, I wanted to make something like a Nike logo, and then I find that this corner doesn't look so smooth. Okay, this part doesn't look smooth. So I go to my direct selection tool. I click at this anchor point here, and then I adjust the handle a bit. Click at the anchor point, and then I adjust the handle a bit to make it smoother. Okay. And I can also move the anchor point. Click and drag the anchor point to adjust the shape. If I want to make it thicker or thinner, whatever, I can still do that by using the direct selection tool. Okay, to zoom in and to zoom out, right, in the document, you can press Control plus and Control minus. Okay, for example, I press Control plus, and then I want to focus on the Nike logo there. I hold my space bar, click and drag. Hold the space bar, click and drag. Okay, just for your information, okay, because some of you are very new to Illustrator. Okay, Illustrator is a vector drawing application. Okay, vector means whenever you have a drawing, something like this, if you zoom in, right, it will still very sharp. It will not become blurry. Okay, compared to a photograph. Photograph is a raster image. Okay, pixel-based image. When you have a pixel-based image, when you zoom in, it will become pixelated or it will become blurry. Okay, because there is a pixel. In vector, don't have pixel. It only has points and curves. All right. And if you learn how to use these tools, right? Okay, any application, vector-based application, the concept still the same. Any software, doesn't matter whether it's a Photoshop. In Photoshop also you have your pen tool, you have your anchor point tool, you have your direct selection tool, and other software like, for example, Inkscape, also same. After Effects also got pen tool, also same. The way how you control the curve. All right. Are you guys done, everyone? Anchor point tool and direct selection tool to modify the shape. Or do you have any question? Do you have any question right now? No question. Are you guys still doing it? No answer. Okay, done. Okay, let me just proceed first. Okay, now this is for you to modify a shape. Any shape that you create. For example, if I click and hold my rectangle tool, okay, click and hold the rectangle tool, you will find rectangle tool, rounder rectangle, ellipse, polygon, and so on. Okay, let's say for example, if I choose a polygon shape, also same. I can modify this using my direct selection tool. I can still make it curvy using my anchor point tool. Go to anchor point tool, I click and drag. You see, from a polygon shape, you get a different shape. Okay, something like this. Okay, so any shape you can modify using direct selection tool. You move the anchor point, you move the handles. All right. Okay, so for now, let's come back to our topic for today, which is creating a sticker. All right, the reason why I did this class, the topic is designing sticker, because there is somebody asked about the question, how to design a sticker basically. Okay, when it comes to sticker, right? Okay, of course you need to give it to the printer. All right, so but before you give it to printer, you need to know the sizes, the design, and everything you have to create first. All right, so when, let's say for example, I want to create a simple a circle type of sticker. Okay, so first thing I need to draw the circle first. Okay, to draw the circle, let's say I go to my this polygon tool or rectangle tool, click and hold, you choose your ellipse tool. Okay, after choosing the ellipse, when I click and drag, it will become oval shape or an ellipse shape. Okay, if you want to draw a circle, you must hold your shift key and then you drag. Press your shift key and hold the shift key while you are drawing. Understand or not? Okay, the previous one you can delete everything. How to delete? You go to selection tool, click and drag so that everything will be selected. Then you press delete in your keyboard. Use your selection tool to select, not direct selection tool. Right? When you're selecting, for example, let's say I have some boxes here, right? Okay, to select everything, go to your selection tool, you click and drag from outside. From outside of the artboard, click and drag to make selection. Everything must be touched. Then you let go your mouse, then press delete in your keyboard. Then I go to my ellipse tool, hold the shift key, and then you drag. Hold your shift key and then click and drag. I get a circle right now. But any sticker that you're going to design, right, you need to know the sizes. The size of your, what you call, a sticker, for example. Okay, let's say, I don't know the size right now because I just simply click and drag. If you want to specifically put a value, you go to your ellipse tool, you just click and let go your mouse. Don't drag. Click and let go. You will get an option box for you to fill in the details, the width and the height. For example, I want to create a 5 centimeter radius diameter. Okay, so I key in 5 width and then 5 height, 5 centimeter height. Then I press OK. So now this size is 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter width and height, and the diameter is 5 centimeter. The radius is 2.5 centimeter.
So how you zoom as just now?
Okay, you can use Control plus and Control minus, number 1.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can also use another shortcut key, Control and space bar.
Control space
Click
bar.
and drag. Hold your Control and space bar. You click and drag. Okay. And then I press Control 0. Control 0 to fit to the view. Fit your artboard to your view. Control plus, Control minus, Control 0. And then Control and space bar to zoom in. Control space bar, then you click and drag. Okay.
How to manually key in the width? Just now you can show me.
Yes, you go to your ellipse tool, then you click and let go your mouse.
Okay, okay.
Okay, then you key in the value. 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter, let's say. And then I zoom out, Control 0. And then I can move this. Okay, I want to put on top maybe. Later I want to design something else at the bottom. And then I zoom in. Control spacebar, click and drag. Okay, have you done 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter?
Yes, sir.
How about the rest? Are you guys done? Circle. All right, very good. Okay, so for example now, okay, we want to draw something, or let's say we want to create a very simple one first for now. Okay, I want to type some text inside, and this is the circle that we draw is the size of the sticker. The content of the sticker, the design of the sticker, it should be inside. Okay, this is not part of the design. This is the size to indicate the size of the sticker only. Okay, let's say the sticker that we're going to create is a transparent sticker. All right, and this is only for the size reference. All right, so after that only we're going to create the design inside. Okay, so for example, let's say I select my circle. Okay, and then I want to type some text in a circle form. So what I do, I select my object right now. I go to edit. I go to copy. Shortcut is Control C. And then go to edit again. Paste in front. Shortcut is Control F. Control C, Control F. What will happen is, once I click the paste in front, it will paste another copy of the circle at the same place. Okay, if I just use my selection tool, I click and drag. If I move it, now I have two circles here. Yes, Lata, after you select the size manually, if you make it bigger, of course the size is going to be big. You just have to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, you zoom in and zoom out, you won't change the size. Right, don't make it bigger after you put in the actual size. Okay, I'm going to undo back now. Okay, after you copy and paste in front, you select the object. You need to click only. Yeah, you cannot click and drag. If you click and drag, you are selecting two objects. If you click only, you are selecting one object. After one object has been selected, then you have to make it smaller. Okay, how to make it smaller? You bring your cursor to the corner here. Hold your shift and alternate. Shift and option key in Mac. Then you click and drag. If you don't press the shift and alternate key, right? Okay, let me just undo back. If I just click and drag, and then I click and drag here, and then I click and drag here. First thing, because I didn't press shift, it become oval shape or an ellipse shape. Number two, it is not in the center of the big circle here. Okay, you press alternate so that it will scale from the center of the circle. Number one, you hold the shift key so that it will be proportionate. Okay, I'm going to select, copy and paste in front, then hold the alternate and shift key, then click and drag. Something like this. Understand or not? Yes? No? Okay, very good. Okay, can you just simply try to make it smaller, because we're going to type some text on top of this circle here. Okay, we're going to put some text on top of the circle. Let's say I make it slightly bigger a bit. Something like this. Hold your shift and alternate key, click and drag to make it smaller. to copy the circle, Control C, Control F. Then make it smaller. If done, let me know. If got problem, please let me know also. Okay, Nikki Ong done. Who else done? Sagar done. Gilan done. Veronica done. Okay, very good. Okay, now we want to type some text. Okay, thanks. All right, we're going to type some text on top of the circle. Okay, to type a text, you can go to your type tool here. Okay, there is a T letter, icon with a T letter. You click on the T letter, and then when you bring your cursor, okay, currently it shows I. And then when I bring my cursor here, can you see it shows path? Okay, and then the symbol of the icon also changes. The cursor now, it shows a rectangle shape or a square shape. When I bring it to the path, you can see there is a circle there. Okay, when there is a circle, if I click, just take a look first, don't do anything. When I click, right, it will fill inside the circle, not on the path. Okay, don't do anything first, huh? Okay, let me just undo back. Okay, I press Ctrl Z. If I go to my type tool, if I just simply click anywhere at the empty space, I click and then I will get a text. Okay, we call this a point text. Point text means we just click one time and then we start to type. Press enter, type. Press enter, type. Okay, this is a point text. Okay, number 2, I go to my selection, my type tool. I click and drag. When I click and drag, I'm drawing a text frame. Then I let go. Now when I type, it will be inside the text frame. This one we call it as paragraph text. This is point text, paragraph text. Okay, clear? So far clear or not?
Yeah. Sir,
Okay,
Yes.
now,
Sir.
Yes,
can you repeat one more time?
repeat what, yeah?
The drag question. First, I have to press the text. After then, I have to the paragraph one.
Click and drag first. Okay, you click on the type tool, you click and drag. Hold your mouse and then drag. Okay, so this is a paragraph type of text. Okay, the next one, okay, we want to, let's say, if I use my type tool, and then when I bring my cursor inside any shape, doesn't matter whether it's a rectangle shape or a square shape, whatever shape. Okay, let's say I remove my text here, color, and then black color. Okay, let's say we have a rectangle shape. When I use my type tool, okay, I can see my cursor, it has a rectangle shape. When there is a path, a closed path, then it will be rounded. This is area text. When I click, it will be fill up inside an area. Okay, something like this. So let's say I reduce my size, and then let's say I copy and paste. Okay, it will be filled inside the shape. Same applies to a circle. If I bring my cursor to a circle, I click, and then I get something like this. Okay, and of course I can change the paragraph setting. For example, let's say I go to justify. Okay, something like this. But this is not what we want. We want the text to be on the path, not inside the circle. All right. So you click and hold your type tool. You will find type on a path tool. Type on a path tool, and then only you click on the path. Something like this. Understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this one all I'm going to delete. This one also delete. I copy and paste again. Control C, Control F. I make it smaller. Hold the alternate and shift key when you're making it smaller. Okay, let's say something like this. Then I go to my type tool, press and hold the type tool. you choose type on a path tool. Okay, and then you bring your cursor on top of the path. You click. All right, and then you have to make adjustment of the sizes first. Okay, let's say I want to increase the size of my text here. I can change it from the control panel here. Can you see the font family, font type, and then there is a size. Okay, let's say I click at this value here, then I press up arrow key in my keyboard to increase the size. Something like this.
My apology. Can you
Yeah.
explain again how to add that text into the round shape?
Is it something like this?
Before that, even one step earlier, which is like type into the text and then how to make into the round.
Okay, type inside the circle, you use horizontal type tool. Okay, if I go to this type tool here, this horizontal type tool, and then this one is type on path. Only this tool different. Type tool, you bring your cursor to the path, you click, it will fill inside. If you want to type on the path, then you choose type on a path tool. Understand or not? Only these two difference.
Okay, good. Thanks a lot.
Okay, no problem.
Sir,
Okay.
sir, sorry, yeah.
Yes.
I only the place Control C and then Control what
F.
F
Hmm.
I select already, then I Control C can Control F but cannot
What is cannot?
Yeah, Control C Control F can already. How to make it smaller?
Okay, I delete. I delete. Select the circle.
Okay.
Control C, Control F.
Okay.
And then bring your cursor to the corner. Hold your alternate and shift key.
Oh, alternate. Okay. Thank you, sir. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Okay, hold your alternate and shift key, make it smaller. So now I have two circles. Then I go to my type on a path tool. Bring my cursor, you click on the path. Then you adjust the size. For example, okay, it will be filled up with some sample text. Older version doesn't have sample text. You have to type it on your own. Okay, new version, it will fill with the lorem ipsum, sample text. Okay, and then you adjust the size. For example, I increase the size to something like this. 18, for example. Okay, then only I start to type my own text. After put text, the circle auto disappear. Yes, correct, Henry. Okay, after you put a text on a path, the circle, the line will disappear. If you want the line to be visible, right, you copy another circle. Okay.
For the free version, only 3 types of text, right?
Is it?
Yeah, the horizontal, the path, and the vertical only lah. Because your one I see got 2, 3.
You're using latest version, is it?
Yeah, the from the link that you share, I install from there.
Okay, you try to go to window, you go to toolbar, and then you choose advanced.
Oh, okay.
Then you try to click and hold again.
Sorry, I forgot how to zoom just now.
Control plus, control minus. In your keyboard, there is plus and minus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold your
All right.
control and then plus and minus.
All right, thank you.
Okay, after you type, you select your text. You can use your selection tool, you click, and then you adjust the size, the font type, or whatever. Then to edit the text, right, you need to highlight all the text. How to highlight all the text? You go to your type tool again. Any type tool doesn't matter now because you already have a text. Let's say I go to my type tool, and then I click anywhere on top of the text. Then when you have your cursor blinking, right, you press Control A to select all. Then you can start to type. For example, let's say I put my company name. Let's say Animation Studio. Okay, and then Sandria Berhad. Okay, something like this. Okay, and then maybe I don't want the text to be very big. So select again, maybe I want a font to be Arial or maybe Roboto, maybe. Okay, Roboto black. And then the size, I'm going to reduce the size to something like this. Then enter. Okay, can you just type something? Your company name, your own name, your school name, your college name, whatever. You can do that. Okay, currently it is not aligned. Don't worry, we will align that shortly.
Sir, sorry, I joined a bit late. How do I write the text but following the circle again?
Okay, you need to have a circle first.
Yeah.
Then you go to your type tool. You press and hold your type tool. You go to choose type on a path tool.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Yes, Henry. After you put in text, then only you adjust the positioning. Means where it's going to start. We will adjust shortly. I haven't adjusted yet. How to change the text size? You go to your selection tool. Go to your selection tool, and then you select your text. Just click only. Then you'll see there is a blue color highlight here. Then you go to change from your control panel here. Okay. If let's say you don't have this control panel, right, you can go to window and then you choose control. If control also you don't have, then you go to type and then choose character. Let me see, sorry. Character. Okay, I don't have a character here. So I go down some more. Go down, you'll find type and then character. Hi, Diao. Nice to see you again. Okay, you go to window, type, character. You will get a character panel. Select your object using your selection tool. Then you change from your here, the family, font type, font size. Did you all manage to do it?
Yes.
Okay, great. Any other problem?
No, sir.
Okay, shall we proceed? Okay, I'm asking you, shall we proceed, right? So make sure you don't ask back how to create circle again. No question, confirm?
Yes,
Yes, sir. Can proceed.
Okay, all right, great. Okay, so now let's say we want to align this text. Okay, so this currently is starting somewhere around here, right? So it should be horizontally straight. Okay, so what you do, you use your selection tool, you select your text first. You will see there is 3 lines actually. Okay, can you see there is a double line here and there is 1 line over here? Can you see it from my screen? There is double line over here and there is 1 line in the opposite direction. Okay, yes. You just have to click and drag. For example, whenever I bring my cursor near to that line, right, my cursor changes. Can you see that? There is another small arrow there. When I bring my cursor here, there is another small arrow. When I bring my cursor here, there is another arrow opposite direction. Okay, when I bring my cursor here, also same. I have another type of arrow. So I can click and drag. For example, this middle one, I can actually click and drag. Okay, but when you click and drag, right, it will also move something like this, inside and outside. Okay, make sure you remain it outside, number 1. Okay, and then let's say I click and drag this. Okay, let's say I put it horizontal. it will be snapping in the horizontal line. And this one also same, click and drag, it will be snapping. But this is not enough. So I need to drag further. So what I do, the beginning of the text here, click and drag, I put it over here at the bottom. And the ending of the text also say, I click and drag, I put it at the bottom. Okay, both starting and ending line, I put it bottom here. But still this is not in the middle because my paragraph alignment is on the left. Okay, I can go to my paragraph panel or I can choose from the top here. The paragraph setting here, choose align center. Okay, I'm going to repeat one more time, don't worry. Okay, we have a text here. I go to my selection tool, select the text. Okay, let's say for example, I can see there is 2 lines here. If I click and drag the second one here, okay, it is not moving, nothing is happening. Click and drag, I put it at the bottom here. And then the first one line, also click and drag, put it at the bottom. Then paragraph, align center. That's it. Understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you try now? If you made a mistake, you undo immediately, Control Z. Then you try again. Okay, undo and then try again. Undo, try again. Try not to, solve the problem. Okay, because you are just a beginner, so it's better if you just undo and then redo it again. Okay, Nikki done. Who else done? Aligning the text. Okay, Mohan done. Leshwaran, you have anything?
Sir, how to align? The key is.
Okay, let me just undo back. Okay, I already undo this thing. You use your selection tool, select the object, which is the text. I can see there is 2 lines here. I click and drag the line. I bring my cursor, bring it to on top of the line, then you click and drag, you bring it to the bottom. It will snap. Okay. Then again, the second line also same. Click and drag, bring it to the bottom also. Then you center align the text, the paragraph setting. Okay. Try.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, anyone got problem? Any issues?
So can I ask,
Yeah.
I suddenly have the circle inside there. I mean, like when I click on the area, the white area, the circle still there. I mean, it's not like invisible. So how do I make it invisible?
The circle is still there.
Yeah, the circle
Okay.
is still there.
You select your circle. Okay, I think maybe there is 2 circles. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay, can you share your screen?
All right, sure. Okay, let me see. Sorry. Wait a while. Let me choose this first.
Choose your Illustrator screen.
Screen.
Have you shared? Yeah. Okay.
Should take a bit.
Yeah, still loading.
Yes. Okay. Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay, you are in outline mode. Can you see the untitled one? Press Control 0, Control 0. Okay. Can you see on top there, untitled one, and then alias, and then there is a percentage. That is your zoom percentage, and then your color mode, CMYK, and then there is outline.
Outline.
Can you see the document name or not? Untitled one.
Yes, this one.
Can you see the outline at the back, at the behind of that line?
Yes,
Outline.
yes.
Okay, that is your outline mode right now. Okay, so you have to go to view on top, menu, view menu.
View menu. Okay, let me how to move this.
Click the view menu. The main one, the file, edit, object, type,
View.
select, effect,
Okay.
view.
All
Click
right.
the view, and then the
Okay.
first one, GPU preview.
GPU preview. Okay.
Yep. Okay,
All right.
so your text got no color actually.
Okay.
Okay, you select everything. Press Control A.
Okay.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me just double check. Can you allow me?
All right, sure.
Hey, just now I saw there is 2 objects. Where is it? You deleted, is it?
Oh yes, I already deleted the other one because I
Okay,
tried.
okay.
Yeah.
That's why I'm wondering. Okay, click on the circle.
Okay, on the circle. Okay.
Okay, can you see on the control there? There is a black color there.
The black color. This one?
Control panel, the control panel on top.
No,
Yes.
this one. Oh,
There's
okay.
not that. On the left hand side.
Left hand
Here.
side. Oh, this one. Okay.
Here. Put none. The first one, none.
All right.
And then the stroke color, put black. Beside that.
The stroke color.
This one.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Black.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so okay, doesn't change. Okay, let me just take a look. 1 minute.
Okay.
If I try to move this, can you see that? There is 2 objects there.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, when you press Control C, Control F, right? Okay, maybe you done it a few times, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so now it's clear already. Okay, and another circle is the one you type the text.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right then. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Mm.
Anyone else got problem? How to play AI? You know how to select, how to play. What do you mean how to play? Okay, this is not movie, to play, Okay. All right. Have you guys done with this text alignment?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How do you make your the menu bar on top below the file edit object to be visible?
Control. Go to window and then choose control. Dapat? Dapat tak, Rohana?
Ya, dapat. Text tadi dah align tapi dia bila select untuk apa satukan the end and starting point tu dia lari lah. So macam mana? Boleh
You just bawa dia ke bawah. Dia akan snap because it will show the smart guide yang color purple tu. For example, I select my text and then I go to click and drag my this lines here. Okay, something like this. Now you can see 3 lines here kan. Okay, the beginning of the text, you click and then you drag, bring it ke bawah. When you bring it to bottom, nampak tak? There is a purple color line. That is your smart guide. Then you let go. Okay. You put it at the bottom here, in the center of the circle. Kat sini. All right. Okay, now let's say this, the bigger circle here, this is not the design. This is the size of the sticker, right? So let's say I want to create a line as part of my design. Okay, so I can select back this line, select back this biggest line, copy again, edit, copy, edit, paste in front. And then I hold my shift and alternate, I make it smaller, something like this. And then I copy again, Control C, Control F. And then I make it smaller again, something like this. So that I will have these two lines in between the text here. Understand? Yes, no?
Cuba.
Okay, cuba dulu. Okay, try first. You copy and paste the bigger circle. Control C, Control F. F is paste in front. If you press Control V is to paste. The location of the object will change. So that's why I don't use the Control V. Instead, use Control F. Control C, Control F, make it smaller. And then Control C, Control F, make it smaller some more. Yes, Lohlan, can, no problem. Okay, if you guys done, let me know, please. Anyone here selling products? You really want to do your sticker, your own sticker for your product? Anyone here? Can I know?
I do, sir. I help my manufacturer clients to do their product images.
I see. Okay, very good. Okay, cool. Okay, are you guys done with the circle, the two circle?
Done.
Done, sir.
Okay, now let's say I want to change the thickness of this line. Okay, so the outer one doesn't matter because that is referring to the size, not part of the design. Okay, the middle one I select and then shift click the inside one. To select more than one object, right? You can hold your shift key. For example, I have a rectangle shapes. I use my selection tool, select the first object, hold your shift key, click, hold your shift key, click, hold your shift key, click. Then you can move it, or you can make changes at the same time. Okay, so something like this. When you select more than one object, the changes, whatever changes you do, it will apply to all. All right, so same apply for these circles here. Select this first circle, hold your shift key and then click the second circle. And then you go to your properties panel or your stroke panel or on the control panel on top. Can you see there is a stroke here? Okay, you change the size of the stroke.
Sir, sorry, I'm lost. Can you repeat?
To change the thickness, is it? Is it? Or to draw the circle? Which one? Repeat which one, please. Please respond.
Since she doesn't respond, okay, sir, would you mind to show me how to make the text in the alternate way? Just show
text.
the text, yeah, in the another way. Turn the text.
Oh, okay, I understand. Let's say you want to put text over here. Siapa tu tadi? Yes, Rohana.
Itulah teks dekat bawah tu lah maksudnya.
Okay, yes, understood. Okay, this one, right? You see, this text is sitting on top of the line. Okay, atas line. When you want to type a text at the bottom here, you need to draw another circle. Okay, another circle, then you have to type it again. Okay, you need to make it separate. This object and this circle, this text is different object, two different objects, and another circle and another text. For example, Okay, so let's say, for example, when I select my text here, the size is 13 point. Okay, the size is 13 point. You must remember that. Okay, number one. And number two, I'm going to select this outer circle. I copy, Control C, Control F. And then I make it smaller until it reaches the top of my text. Can you see this? Okay, not inside, but on top of the text, something like this. Then I go to my type on a path tool. Okay, and then I click. Let's say, for example, I just simply click here on the path. Then I type. Let's say, for example, Beranimation Studios Remberhad training. Contoh sajalah, training. Okay, I type my text as training. I go to my selection tool. Can you see there is a one straight line here? I click and bring it inside. Okay, and then I arrange back. So when I'm arranging, you have to refer to your what you call smart guide. Just undo back, Control Z. Okay, click and drag inside. Can you see there is a purple color line? That is my guide, so that it is in the center. Then I let go.
Masa drag tu kena press any button tak? Any keyboard tak?
Tak ada. You just refer to your what you call the smart guide, the purple color line. That's it, done. Faham? Faham tak?
Faham, tapi masih belum dapat turn around.
Okay, so you have to practice a bit lah. Turning tu you try to practice. Buat 10 kali you akan jadi pandai. Alright. What was that? Okay, make the line thicker a bit. Okay, so always find for stroke. Okay, select the first circle, hold the shift key and then select the next circle, and then you go to window and then you go to stroke. Window, stroke. You will get a stroke panel, and then you have to increase the weight. Okay, let's say I press up arrow key here. Okay, you can adjust, or you can type in manually. For example, I want it to be not 2, not 3, but I want 2.5. I can type also. Okay, clear? Clear not? Okay, try first. Try first. I want you to increase the thickness of the line. Okay, if done, please let me know. Okay, Nikki done. The rest. Okay, Kavi done. Okay, anyone else got problem? Any problem? Okay,
So
all right.
Can I?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yes, Betty.
Can I ask you about the skill training? Is it the same as the Beranimation Studio?
Yes, the font size must be same.
I mean the step to put the skill training at the bottom here.
Not same. Slightly different. Only thing, the direction where you drag, only that is different.
The direction.
Okay, and this, the circle which the skill training is sitting is this one. The circle which the company name is sitting is this one. You see?
Okay. Oh, all right.
You see, for example, let me just delete this. Okay, let me just cut this. Okay, if I go to my type tool, I put my cursor here before the B, and then I type skill training. Okay, so skill training. Okay, something like this. All right, and then I put a space bar, I align back, something like this, let's say. Then I go to my selection tool. Okay, let's say I just simply align this back lah. Okay, so this should be skill training, should be somewhere around here. And then this one, I bring it over here. Let's say something like this. You see what happened? When you put it in one line, right, the whole text, this one will be upside down, correct or not?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so that's why you need to separate it into two. One is the one on top, and then another circle, another text is in the opposite direction. But if I select and drag right now, right? Okay, let's say if I bring it, it will go inside. The position is wrong already now. You see?
Okay.
Okay, so you need to draw. Okay, let me just undo back. Okay, you need to draw another circle. Let's say I copy and then I paste in front. I make it smaller. When I'm making it smaller, right, I align the circle to be on top of this text. The first text that the first circle that we put is this one here. Now I duplicate another circle. I align it to the top of my text.
All right.
Okay, then I go to my type tool, horizontal type, type on a path tool, and then bring my cursor here, I click. And then I type skill training. Okay, then I go to my selection tool, I click and drag this so that it will be inside. Then align it. Something like this. Make sure it is aligned. Let's see, yeah. Okay, let go. Done. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you. Okay.
No problem. Dah ke semua orang? Ada lagi yang ada masalah? The stroke width, did you manage to do it? The stroke width?
Sir.
Yep.
Sir, sorry, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
I don't know why after I type my days the words and then I align already, all got, but the inside the circle it would become invisible.
Can you share your screen? Okay.
Can see, sir?
Okay, can.
I try few times.
Okay. You create another circle first.
I click the another circle. This
Use
one?
the black color circle. Use the black color
This
circle.
one?
Use the smaller one, the bigger one, thinner a bit.
This one?
Control C, Control F.
Control C, Control F.
And make it smaller.
Make it smaller.
Hold your alternate and shift, yes. Okay, it should be aligned on top of the text. The top part of the existing text.
Okay, undo first. I undo. Okay.
Make it
Control
smaller.
C, Control F.
No. You already copy my just now. Okay, make it smaller now.
Make it smaller. Okay. Like this.
The top of the text bigger. Smaller a bit smaller. Smaller a bit, bigger a bit. Bigger. Okay, something like that. You understand or not?
Yeah.
Then go to your type tool, type on the path tool.
Type tool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Click on the new circle.
This is the new circle.
Okay, and then type your text.
Okay.
And then go to selection tool.
Selection tool.
Okay, can you see there is one line, there is double line there, the opposite side got another line, opposite side. Got one line, right?
Yeah. Got.
Click and drag. No. Yeah, click and drag. Inside, move it inside. Then adjust, no. To the center.
Okay,
move it up. And then adjust a bit more, move a bit more until you see there is a purple color line from the center of the circle. Move it up.
Okay.
But the text is up there. Yes, let go.
Okay.
And then make sure the setting, the font type, font size is the same.
The font type, font size, okay. Font type. So I select A, select all. I select, is it? I
Do you
select
still remember the setting?
Control A.
No. You use your type tool first. Redo. Control Shift Z.
Control Z.
Control Shift Z.
Control Shift Z.
Again.
Mm.
One more. Control Shift Z.
Control Shift Z.
Okay. Go to your type tool.
Type 2.
Click on the text. Click. Then Control A.
Control. Oh, must
Then-
click on the text first. Okay.
Then Control. Then change from there.
Then so change the stroke lah. That means the words.
The text.
The text here lah.
The font type. Font
I
size.
think-
Do you still remember or not? What do you use on top?
24. What I use? 24 lah.
24. My Pro regular.
24 regular. My Pro regular. So that means it's the same lah.
It doesn't look same also,
My Pro 24.
but the text doesn't look same, right?
Yeah. How come?
Why? Because
Because of the
put
stroke. Because the stroke. The
yeah.
stroke is 2. I think 2 or 3. So that's why here I need to Control A first, and then the stroke should be 2 or 3. Yeah.
Okay. Now listen very carefully. Everyone, please listen carefully. Normally, if you want to make the font bold, right? Normally we don't use a stroke. Okay. Yes, sometimes we do. We want to create outline, then we do, but we don't apply to the default font. Unless if you want to show outline, then you can apply stroke.
Okay.
Okay. You try to find another type of font which is bold. For example, Arial Black. Don't
Arial
put stroke. Put stroke 0.
Stroke is 0.
No stroke. None. Yes.
Oh.
None also can. None also can.
None also can, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Change the My Red Pro to Arial Black.
Because of the font size.
Click the font, the My Red Pro, type Arial. Type Arial.
Type Arial.
A-R-I, type. You need to type.
I type myself, you mean? Arial bold.
And then you scroll down. Scroll down, find
Scroll
for Arial Black.
Arial Black. Okay.
So this one is thicker, lor. No stroke. No stroke.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the top one also same.
The top one also. Okay.
Control
A. And then no stroke. Okay.
Arial
and
Black.
then here is Arial.
Okay.
Arial Black. Okay.
Yep. Something like this.
Okay. But how come the inside the circle don't have the line already?
Because you have to create another line.
I have to create another line.
Yeah.
You mean
You have to copy. You have to copy the
again.
existing. Yeah.
Copy again.
Yep.
Okay. So it's Control C and Control.
Select the black color line.
I just now select this one for this one, and then Control C, Control F.
Make it smaller then.
Make it smaller.
Yep. Undo.
Now undo again.
Click outside first. Okay. Now make it smaller. Now make it smaller.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means the first time when we draw the circles, then so that we can use the font type, the path tool, on the tool. After when we type the words, the circle immediately will disappear lah.
Yes,
And
yes.
when we want to make it the circle again, we have to draw another circle again.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, everyone is back already, right? Okay,
Yes,
now, okay, before I proceed, let me see. Okay, in sticker, right, there is a few types of sticker. The common one, we call it mirror code. Mirror code. Okay, mirror code sticker is a non-transparent one. Okay, they will print it on a white color base, something like a plastic. Okay, this also a sticker. For example, if I go to images, okay, so this is opaque, means it's not transparent. Okay, so we call it mirror code sticker. Okay, this is a very common one. And sometimes, yes, we want a transparent sticker. Okay, so we call it OPP, is the material OPP sticker. I go to images. Okay, you have another type. Can you see this? Okay, but always remember, whenever you are doing transparent sticker, something like this, right? The color will not be solid. Okay, always remember. But certain case, let me check. Okay, no. Okay, like this one. Yes. Okay, but this one is very clear. Why? Because they have a white color base. Okay, normally when we print, there is 4 colors, CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. That is what you get the color. But when you want to have a white color base on a plastic, right? On a paper, the paper already white color. It's a different thing. But when you are printing on a sticker, it's going to be a plastic, right? So when you're printing on a plastic, make sure you have a white color base so that your design will look clearer. If you do not have a white color base, right, it will be like very faded. The color will be faded. Like this one. You see, even though there is a, the image of whatever cookies, pizza, whatever, okay, but it's transparent. So the color will be very light. If you want the color to be bright, you need to apply another color, which is white color. Okay, you need to tell the printer, number one, and when you're doing design, also you need to create another shape for that white color base. Okay, understand or not? Means not 4 color, but 5 color. White color one, and then CMYK one. Understand or not? Have you any one of you experienced before when you print on a plastic, it become very light, the color? Anyone experienced before?
Yes. Sekarang ulang tak yang last kali tu 5 colors.
5 color. Okay. Normally when we print design, right? Printing, it is only 4 colors, CMYK. But also sometimes they will mix the color first. Okay, we call it spot color. In designing, we call it spot color. Okay, and then in case if you have something like this one, you have a plastic, you have a white color first. Okay, this white color, dia dah bancuh siap-siap. The ink, before they print, they will mix first. They have a different ink, the white color ink. They will pour and then they will print the white color first. Then only they will print cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Okay, so that means there is 5 color. Of course, the cost also will increase.
So question, sir. That means if they put the white color on the base, that means the sticker won't be transparent anymore.
Like for example, this example, can you see my screen? The attack?
Yes.
It is still transparent. The outside part all transparent, but inside it is not transparent.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, let's say you are doing a packaging, a plastic. You want to put, keropok leko, for example. You want to put it in a plastic and then you want to print something on the plastic, not sticker. You want to print on the plastic. Then, if you use only CMYK, your design will be very light. Okay, if you're printing on a transparent plastic using CMYK, the ink will be very light. So what you have to do is you need to specify another white color base for your design. Something like this, for example. Okay.
Maksudnya nak bagi lagi terang lah color tu.
Yes, correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so even example, this one. Okay, for example, this one also same. Okay, the brown color will be very light. The red color also will be very light. And yang ini pun, even though this black color, still dia ada transparency on a black color. This is not a solid black color. Yes, yeah. It is a special ink. Okay, the ink alone is it's already white color. All right. Henry, we will practice white plus CMYK. Yes, we will do that. All right. And when you're doing design, right, you don't put white color. You need to put other color. For example, black color or maybe cyan color. Okay, but if you're using cyan, black, it's already in the design. Okay, example, let's say like this one. This example, right? Clear stickers, and then there is a flower icon. This is a black color design. Okay, but when you want to do the white color base, right? The design is going to be exactly the same. Only that we need to specify another layer in Illustrator. Okay, so for example, I'm going to show you that. Okay, if mirror coat sticker, no problem. Because it's already white base, it is not transparent. You only have to do the die cut shape. If circle, no problem. The printer, they already have a circle shape, how to cut the circle shape. If it is a custom shape, for example, this is also circle. Okay, let's say something like this. Okay, let's say you want to print a sticker with a custom shape, not simple circle shape. Any custom shape, you need to specify the die cut. In our example, okay, let me share back my Illustrator. In our example, the die cut shape is this one. This is not part of the design. This is an indication for the size of the sticker. So they will create a mold for cutting using this circle. If I have some custom shape, for example, I want to create a design. Let me see if I have any images or not. Let's say something like this, just for demo purpose. Okay, let's say I have this. Okay, and then I go to this. Okay, let's say I have an image of this design. All right, so let me just remove all this. Okay, let's say something like this. Example only. So, and then I want to make a sticker to follow this shape. All right, but I also want to put a white color base. All right, so what we have to do is we create a slightly bigger shape. Okay, let's say like something like the attack sample that we have seen. Okay, I'm just simply drawing lah, not very detailed. And then I close it back. This one, let's say I send to back. Assuming this is the white color, okay? So let's say I want to print a sticker and this is the shape and this brown color is supposed to be white color base. And the middle one is going to be CMYK, any color lah, doesn't matter. We need to have three things actually. One is the die cut shape, which is this shape, let's say. So for example, I'm going to make it slightly bigger. To make this design bigger, I go to layer first. Okay, I have my layer 1, which is my design. I create new layer, layer 2 and layer 3. And then I go to rename this layer. One is I put die cut. Die cut is for the printer to make a mold for cutting. Okay, and then another one is white base. Okay, and then this one going to be my artwork or design, whatever. Okay, so the design always will be on top, let's say. Okay, and then this white color base, right, I cut first and then I paste it in my white base layer. Okay, something like this. Why I cannot see my shape? Oh, sorry. sorry, my mistake. Cut and then paste in front. Okay, and then die cut also the same shape or maybe slightly bigger. Okay, so what I can do is I copy this white base. I go to my die cut layer. Okay, go to die cut layer. I paste in front. Let's say, okay, and this die cut, right, should only have stroke, no fill color. So I go to my color panel, let's say, I remove fill, I apply with black color stroke, and then the stroke shouldn't be very thick. Let's say I put 0.5 point, okay, something like this. So I can put the die cut on top also same, okay. So this just to give you an idea, what are the things we have to create. Okay, number one, this die cut will be used by the printer to make a cutting mold, all right. And then next one, they will use this shape to print with the white color, and then they will print the whatever colorful artwork that we have. Understand or not? Kenapa diam sahaja?
Yes, sir.
Understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Okay. So another important thing
sorry, I
is,
have a question.
yeah, yes.
Does this mean the area outside die cut do we need to set to transparent?
This one is up to you lah. For example, let's say if you cut exactly same size as the white color, then it doesn't look nice, right? So maybe you want to make it slightly bigger. Okay, when you make it bigger, right, make sure you offset. Use the offset function. Okay, for example, if I go to my window, I go to my appearance. Okay, and then I go to this stroke. Let's say I go to FX, I go to path, and then offset path. Can you see this? And then let's say I put 0.1, for example, or maybe 0.05, something like this. So you have white color base, and then the die cut is slightly bigger, so you have a small transparent area here. Understand or not? This is your question, right?
Yeah, it will be automatically transparent, or do we need to check after save it?
Automatic transparent. The white color area here is automatic transparent.
If we do it in Photoshop, we need to save it as a PNG, is it?
Yes, correct.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, for printing, it's very rare we design in Photoshop. We use Illustrator. Okay. But unless some of the element we want to put in Illustrator, you design first in Photoshop, you bring it back into Illustrator. Because all this line, right, in Photoshop, you can't create this. Okay. Faham tak so far? So far clear or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just a demo lah. We're going to create another sample using the one we have created just now. Something here, delete. Okay, so come back to this here. Okay, we are just put in our text, and then we have a circle shape. Okay, maybe you want to create some design inside. Okay, for example, you can put in your logo. Let's say you have a PNG logo. You can put it over here. It must be transparent, must be PNG. You cannot put a square shape, doesn't look nice. Unless your logo is a circle shape, then can, no problem. Okay, so let's say we want to create something. Let's say I want to put a logo, a text-based logo. I go to my type tool, and then I click. Okay, let's say I simply put BR, for example. And then I go to my selection tool. I make it bigger. Okay, as my logo, let's say. Or maybe I can also change my font type, okay, to something like a curvy type of font, so that it looks like a logo. Okay, something like this lah. Just an example. Okay. Okay, can you put something inside? Or even you can use your pen tool to draw the shape. Okay. Example saja. Let me just repeat one more time. Let me just cut this first. Let's say I go to my pen tool, and then I want to draw my logo. I click, and then I click and drag, and then I alternate click and drag to change the direction of my handle, and then I click somewhere here, and then I click and drag. Let's say, contoh saja, okay, and then I change my color. To change color, I need to open my color panel. Let's say I close all this. I go to window, and then I choose color. Okay, we have fill color, we have stroke color. Click on the fill color, and then we change the color. Let's say I put magenta and cyan. Okay, then after that, what I do, I copy this, edit, copy, edit, paste in back. Okay, then I rotate this a bit, and then I move my position. Let's say something like this. Then I change my color again. Okay, and also I make it smaller. Then I copy, Control C, Control B, paste at the back, and then I rotate this. Sorry. And then I rotate this, something like that, and then change the color a bit. And then I move my object, and then make it smaller. Okay, just an example. Okay, so you can do something like this. So easier way, if you want to duplicate object and then you want to scale it down and all this, right? You can use what you call transform with the rotation. I select my object, any object, doesn't matter. Let's say I go to my pen tool, I click and drag, and then alternate click and drag the handle, and then I create something, for example. Okay, a simple shape. And then I change my color to a darker color. I select my object, I go to my rotate tool. Rotate tool, can you see there is a center point over here? If I rotate, it will be always center to that center point. Okay, I can click and move my center point. You see, it will be centered to that position. All right, so what I do, I hold my alternate and click. When I hold alternate click, you will get this rotate option. Okay, and then let's say I reduce this value to something like this. Let's say 18 or 15, let's say 15. Then I go to copy. Okay, it will make a copy, and then I just press Control D. Control D is to repeat the transform. Then I can start to change the color. So let's say I start from here. Change color a bit. Select next one, change color a bit. Next one, change color. Next one, change color. Okay, so that the color will be uniform a bit. Okay, something like this. And then I can select all my objects here, the middle one, shift click, shift click, shift click. And then I can change the position, adjust the size. Okay, something like this. Okay, so first thing you need to have any shape. Okay, it could be shape, it could be anything like letters, your own logo maybe. Okay, I'm deleting all this. Sorry. Okay, my text. I put back my text. BR for animation, let's say, and then I make it bigger. Make it bigger. Okay. Can you do something like this? A simple text. Change the font type to make it look like logo lah. Okay, can you create one first so that we can create the base for the white color shortly. Okay, if done, please let me know. For those who already know to use Illustrator, you can create a shape. Okay, later I will show you how to duplicate the object. But for now, we practice this first. The middle object, if done, please let me know. Object tengah dah. May I know if anyone here not from Malaysia? Anyone not from Malaysia? Anyone from Singapore? If done, please let me know, guys. Oh, okay, from UK. Henry, for your question, better to do in dark color artboard? No, not really. Okay. Because white color, when you send for printing, there is no such thing as white color in design. Okay. So white means transparent. So we don't put the white color base as white color. No, we have to apply a different color. Chili, if I want to only have chili as logo image, but background is transparent, so just put white background. Yes, yes, correct. Moon, that is correct for paper. All right. And if sticker, you still need to specify the die cut, whether it's a circle also can. Correct. When you send a design with a white color element, right? For example, this sticker. Okay, there is a white color, right? If I send this for printing, white color is transparent. Oh, yeah, is it white? I mean, die cut using plotter, is it? They don't use the mold anymore, is it? I don't know. Semua dah ke? Elemen tengah-tengah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, now, okay, listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. Okay, so I want you to open layer. You go to window and then you choose layer. You will get layer panel. Okay, you will see a layer panel. And then you select the biggest circle. Okay, this is for the size, right? For the shape of our sticker, right? So you cut this. To cut, you press Ctrl X. Cut. And then you create new layer. And then you paste in front. And then you rename this layer 2 to die cut. Can you all do that?
So can you repeat?
Yes, sure. Okay, I undo back. First thing, you open your layer panel. Go to window, layer. Shortcut is F7. You will see layer 1. Okay, I rename back now. Layer 1. Something like this. Okay, and then you select this outer circle here. You cut. You go to edit and then you cut. Shortcut is Ctrl X. Then you create new layer. At the bottom of layer panel, there is a plus icon. Create new layer. You click that. You will get layer 2. Okay, and then you paste in front. Edit, paste in front. And then double click the layer 2. You rename that to die cut.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Are you guys done?
Done, sir.
Who else done?
Done, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, now confirm, done, everyone? I'm going to proceed now. Okay. Okay, this die cut layer, right? I'm going to lock the layer. There is an eye icon for visibility. Beside the eye icon, there is an empty space. You click to lock the layer. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you lock the layer. of layer die cut or layer 2. You lock the layer. After that, you select all your object, everything. Select everything. You go to edit, copy. Okay, and then you deselect, remove the selection. Then you create another new layer and then you paste in front. Okay, you select everything, you copy first, and then you need to deselect first. Deselect. Then you create another new layer, you paste in front. So that you have two objects in two layers. Understand or not? If need me to repeat, please let me know.
Please repeat, sir.
Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, I'm going to delete this layer. Okay, I have my layer 1 and die cut layer. Okay, I select everything. Okay, or I can press Ctrl A also can. Make sure you are at the selection tool. Then I press Ctrl A and then I press Ctrl C to copy. I need to deselect first. Make sure you deselect. If you don't deselect, right, it will paste again on the same layer. Okay, so deselect means you click outside. Click at the empty space here. Okay, deselect, then you create new layer, layer 3, you paste in front. Okay, understand?
Yes, sir, done.
Okay, very good. Everyone done, right? Okay, got problem, please let me know now, not later. Okay, now you lock the layer 3 also. Yes, Vidyasagar, I like this now. Vidyasagar, have you copied into 2 layers? Have you copied into 2 layers? No. Okay, let me just remove my layer 3 now. I'm going to repeat one more time. Okay. Now I have my die cut layer. I have my layer 1. Die cut layer, I lock the layer so that I don't accidentally select that anymore. And then what I do, I press Ctrl A. Ctrl A is to select all. Or you can click and drag to select everything. Also can. Then I go to edit, copy. Then I deselect. Deselect means you click at the empty space, you create new layer again. Another layer 3, then you go to edit, paste in front. It will paste into layer 3. Then layer 3 also you lock. Okay, and layer 3, I rename this as my design. Design or artwork. Can you do that? The rest, are you guys done?
Yes, waiting for your next.
Okay. Next is you select all this. Okay, this one is going to be our base color, the white color base, right? Okay, the white color base, what we do, we make it slightly bigger. Slightly bigger. All right. So for that, what we need to do is, okay, we have different types of objects here. One is we have text. We have a circle with only stroke, no fill. Okay, and then we have another text, and then we have another circle with only stroke, let's say. Okay, what we need to do is we need to expand all this. Means we have to convert this into a shape. All right, so let me just double check. Yeah, no fill color, only stroke color. So I select everything from my layer 1. I go to object and then I go to expand. I click this, object fill stroke, click OK. Okay, so what will happen is it will convert from stroke into a shape. It will convert the text into a shape. Okay, why we are converting this? So that we can apply the offset. All right. Okay, just take a look first. I'm going to repeat everything again. Why we are doing this? If I go to my window and then I go to appearance, okay, I have a group of objects here, and then I go to new field here, okay, and then I go to effects, path, offset path, okay, and then the size I'm going to reduce. Let's say I put 0.01, for example. Okay, this is very thin. Maybe I increase 0.03, for example, slightly thicker. So this is the one which going to be our base color. All right, something like this. But our design and the base color now same color, so we cannot differentiate. So what we have to do is we have to apply with a different color. For example, I select everything. I go to my color panel. Make sure you click at the fill color. Can you see this? Fill color, stroke color, fill color, stroke color. Click at the fill color and then increase the cyan to 100, K to 0. So we have something like this. So from here, I know that the black color is my design. The cyan color is my white color base. Understand or not? I will repeat again, don't worry. Understand or not what we are trying to do? Guys?
Trying to understand, sir.
Trying to understand. Okay, no worries. Okay, now just try to follow together with me. Yeah, I'm going to undo back. Okay, I already undo everything. My die cut layer is locked. My design layer is locked. I have a layer 1. Layer 1 I'm going to rename as base color. Or you can put a white color or white base or whatever. Okay, something like this. I rename this. Then I select everything. I want you to select everything. You go to object and then you expand. Then you click OK. Can you do that now?
Sir.
Yeah.
Actually, when I select all, right, it includes the circle outside as well.
How about the die cut? Did you lock the die cut?
Yeah, I already locked it.
Then you delete. Can you share
delete.
your screen first? Before you delete, share your screen first.
Okay, sure. Let me try to share. Okay.
So why must we expand it? Why cannot keep the size same?
Can. Same also can.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the problem with same, shortly I will explain why don't put same. But actually can lah, but why not same? I'll let you know. Okay, layer 2 is your die cut. Okay, that's fine. I can see a circle there. Then you delete the circle. The outer circle you delete because earlier you copy many times.
Oh, so the outer circle I delete.
Just select delete. Yes. Delete.
Delete.
Press delete. Select again and delete.
Again
delete. Select again and delete. There is too many circles there. Okay, let me show you. Can you allow me?
Okay.
Okay, don't do anything for a while.
All right.
Okay, deleted already. Okay, turn off the design also. Okay, now the base color already deleted, and on the design also same. Design also still got. Okay, so if I unlock the design, and then I try to move this. Okay, can delete. Okay, because there is a 2 or 3 objects there. Okay, so this is die cut. Okay, this circle must be only in die cut, not in design, not in base color.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let me just double check. Let me just double check. You see? You have more than one object. You understand or not?
All right. Yeah.
Okay, only the outer one got many copies. Okay, that's fine. Double check this one also. So got 2, delete. Delete. You see? Sometimes when you press Control F, right, it will paste on top. So you cannot see whether they got 2 or 3. So make sure when you press, you know what you're doing. All right?
Okay. All right.
Okay, now, okay, done. So you just have to select everything, base color. Have you expanded? Yes, already, right?
Already.
Okay, all right. So now you take a look at my screen. Okay, after you expand, okay, later I'll show you why you shouldn't put same size, Okay, after you expand, you select everything, you go to your appearance panel. Go to window and then choose appearance. Okay, when you have your appearance panel, yes.
Sir, when I select everything, why my pen is a dark pen? I cannot get the normal selection pen. I'm getting like a dark pen. Then he say cannot select.
Can you share your screen?
Okay.
Okay, you need to select the layer. Select the white base layer. Click on the white base. The word white base. Where did you type white base?
Okay.
Click. Now. Don't click the arrow. Okay, now select. Why the position all wrong?
This one. I think I copied few times. Okay.
Okay, so what you do? Okay, allow me.
Okay.
Okay, I delete everything from the white base. I go back to my design. I unlock. I Control A to select all. I copy this. I go to white base, deselect, and then I paste in front. Okay. So I log back my design. I have my white base. Okay.
Okay.
Can I?
Thank you.
Now select all and then expand. Do it now, faster.
So I think I'm having an issue.
Okay, object expand. Hang on, Mohan. Expand. Okay, click OK.
Okay.
Okay, then wait for a while. Yes, Mohan, what's the problem?
So I'm not sure that I'm seeing my
Can you share
layer
your
is only
screen?
just a circle.
Can you share your screen, Mohan, faster? Okay, your layer 1 is wrong. Why? It's very small, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you select everything, Control A, delete. Press Control A and delete. No, use your selection tool. Don't use your direct selection tool. Okay, delete. Okay, go to your design layer, unlock the design layer. Why there is something, the B there at the layer 1? What is that?
Can I delete?
Delete. Okay, go to your design layer. Okay, select everything, Control A. Control A. Copy. Up there is something there. Zoom out, Control minus. Delete. What is that on top? Click outside first. No, undo. You click and drag. Yes, delete. There is still something there. Can you allow me? There, delete. Okay, now Control A, Control C to copy. Click outside the white colored area. Just click. Then go to layer 1. Paste in front.
Control F, right, sir?
Control F. Lock the design layer. Go to Object, Expand. Go to Window, Appearance. Window, Appearance. Oh, okay, it's already open. Okay, and then you go to New Field. Okay, I'm going to show now. Okay, let me stop your screen. Okay, I already opened my Appearance panel. After you expand, you open your Appearance panel. You go to New Field down here. Add New Field. Okay, the second button. The first button is Add New Stroke. You choose Add New Field. And then you put the color field color. You change to cyan color. You open the color panel also. Window, color. Any panel, you get it from your window menu. Okay, you open your color panel. You click on the field color. You increase the cyan, C for cyan, 100%, and then K 0%. Okay, and you will see this color will change. Then after that, you go to Effects, you go to Path, Offset Path, and then you type a smaller value, 0.02 maybe, I don't know, 0.05 maybe, something like this. Can or not? I undo back. I repeat one more time. Okay, currently the top 2 layer is locked. The base color is unlocked. Select everything. First, you expand first. After you expand, you open your Appearance panel. You click at New Field. Okay, and then you can change color later also can, now also can, doesn't matter. Okay, let's say I want to change later. Then you go to, after New Field, you go to Effects. You go to Path, Offset Path. And then the value, because I didn't change color, it's difficult for me to see, but it's okay. I still can see the outline. Let's say I put 0.07. Okay, I can see the original outline and the extra outline. Okay, something like this. And maybe if I want to increase more, I put 0.08. If I want to reduce, I put 0.06. Then I press OK. Then I change the color from the color panel. Cyan 100, K 0. Single color is fine, no problem. Understand or not, guys?
So from the path, I did it already, but seems like nothing changed. I click the path and then offset path, and then 0.0 millimeter, is it 0.0?
Do you have a new field?
Yeah. Just now I have the now I got already, sir.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyone got any problem? Anyone got any problem? If no problem, shall we proceed? Are you guys done? Okay, Henry. Okay, thanks for the question. Okay. You should specify to the printer that you need a base color white. Okay, once you specify, he knows that it's going to be 5 color. So once he opened the artwork, he already know from the layer. He won't confuse them. No worries. And die cut also same. Okay, when you put die cut, they already know this layer is for the cutting purpose, not part of the design. Even though there is a black color stroke, they know that this is a cutting line. Yes, the white color will be sticking out, and then our design color will be inside the white color if we do something like this. Okay, earlier the question was why we want to expand the offset, right? Offset, part the offset, right? Okay, if you want to do the same size, can. The problem is, Okay, let me show you. Okay, let's say I don't have this. Okay, and then I go to design. I copy my design. I create another layer. I paste it. Deselect first, and then I paste it in front. I go to expand this. Why I'm expanding? So that I can fill with one color. Okay, something like this. Okay, so what happened here if I turn off? This is my white color base, and then this is my design. Okay, and when you send for printing, right, it is not what we call, it is not 100% accurate. They will print exactly on top. Okay, so what will happen is first they will print the white color. Then after that, when they print the colored one, right, maybe it will run like this. You understand or not? The positioning, maybe it will run 0.5 millimeter. Okay, let's say for example, if I move this object, transform, move, I move 0.1 is 1 millimeter, 0.05 is half millimeter, something like this. Can you see that? This is the outcome that you're going to see. And the black color is not going to be black color, you know. The black color on top of the white, it will look black. On top of the transparent, it will look faded. Understand or not? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. Same applies for bleeding. Okay. We call it registration. Means every color, it has a positioning. Every time they print, it should be exactly the same. But the printing, they have thousands of copies they need to print. So there be some what we call, some allowance like 0.5 millimeter, maybe it will run. But if you do the same thing, for example, I undo back. If you have a white color base at the bottom, and then the design, let's say I select my design, I go to object, move, I put 0.05 millimeter. Okay, you see, you still can see the white color, you still can see your design. The entire design still overlapping with the white color. Okay, you understand or not? Yes, no? Okay, so that's why we don't do it exactly the same size. Okay, slightly bigger, so that when the printer makes mistake, right, not the printer make mistake, it's normal thing. It's just a machine, right? There'll be some accuracy allowances there. Okay, so that's why we have to make it slightly bigger. All right. Okay, anyone got any question or not before we proceed?
Sir, how come I did all already, but I compare with yours one, got the blue color very obvious, but for mine, don't have, I can't see the blue color.
Maybe your offset is not enough.
Mean the cyan 100 and then the
No,
K
this one.
Not this one.
Let me show you. Here, offset path.
Offset path. Okay, offset path. Should be. I put 0.1.
Yavinesh, share your screen, please.
Yes. Okay.
Cancel first.
Cancel.
Oh, your unit is in millimeter.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
mine is in centimeter.
Oh, there's a too tiny.
Yeah.
That's why I found that maybe got a bit blue, but quite not obvious.
Yeah. You try one.
Okay, I change.
Step. No. Okay.
I changed already. But
okay, again. You need to select the object. Cancel.
Cancel.
Click the blue color line. Just select everything. Select everything.
Control A.
Then offset path. Put 1.
0.01.
No, 1.
1 cm.
And then tap. Press tab in your keyboard.
Tab. Tab. Okay.
Can you see the blue color?
Oh yeah. But now still or millimeter. It's okay.
It's okay. You put 1 millimeter, ma.
Oh yeah, not 0. Whatever. Yeah. Thanks, sir.
Okay. All right. No problem. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. The function expand means convert to vector. No. The entire design that we are doing is already in vector. Okay, the function expand, for example, I have my text here. This is text format. Okay, if I want to edit my text, I still can edit. All right, the moment I expand it, right? If I want to edit the L to become longer, I cannot. If I use my direct selection tool, I select the top part of the L. If I want to drag, cannot. But if I expand it, I expand my text, I press OK, I can use my direct selection tool, I can make it longer. I can edit my text shape. It will become a shape. Okay, this is for text. If we have a stroke, for example, I have a stroke like this, and then I remove the fill color, I put none, I put stroke color, I put black color. You see, for example, if I want to make this line thicker a bit over here, I cannot do that right now. Of course, I have other tools here, but the color now is applied on the stroke, not fill color. But the text here is fill color, not stroke color. If we want to expand, it should be fill color or stroke color, either one only, cannot both together. Okay, so to make it same, this one also fill, this one also I want it to be fill color, not stroke color. So if I expand the stroke, now you see it become fill color. It become a shape, no longer a stroke. Okay, if it is a shape, right, I can use my direct selection tool, I can adjust the shape like this. Okay, so because why you want to offset the path, right? So everything must be same, fill color. Right, okay, that's one. So either way, same size or not, the design printing will lari. So if transparent will be nicer, then yes, of course, will be nicer. Except the color won't be. Yes, correct. Yes, correct. You understood correctly. Okay, because the color will be like very faded. Okay, I experienced this before. Huh? So the color will be very faded. It's better if you put a white color at the back. All right. If the logo color is black and cyan, what color is best to be used as white base? Okay, very good question, Dayun Chin. All right. Actually, we don't put cyan color. Normally, people can put black color also, but the design already have this black and cyan, let's say. All right. So we have to apply a solid color. Means we have process color and solid color, two different color. Process color is CMYK. Cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, we call it as process color. Anything specific, for example, the white base, we need to put a color so that the printer will know. That's one example. And have you seen a spot UV? You know, sometimes in business card, in magazine cover, some part of the image, it will be shiny. In business card, only the logo will be shiny. Have you seen it before?
Yes, sir.
That one we call it spot UV. Okay. In our design, we need to specify, same like how we are specifying the base color, we need to put in different layer the spot UV. Also same method. Okay. If your logo is colorful, okay, you cannot put cyan color on the spot UV or the base color. All right. So you need to create a spot color. Any spot color, doesn't matter, any color. For example, I open my swatches panel. I go to window, I open my swatches panel here. And then let's say I create a shape. And then I adjust the color. Let's say I want some color which is very contrast. Let's say something like this or something like this, whatever lah. Okay, a contrast color. Then what I do, I go to my swatches panel, I create new swatch, and then the color type, I change it to spot color. The moment I change this to spot color, I click OK now. You see now, whenever I select this object, it shows something like this. One bar only that I can adjust. Okay, and I apply my base color here. For example, I select everything. I go to my swatches panel. Sorry. I go to swatches. I apply the new swatch that I created like this. So let's say I delete all this like this. Okay. Just imagine our logo. It has a colorful color. And then when I send this for printing, right, they will have 5 colors. Okay. How do I know whether got 5 color or not? If I go to my view and then color setup, proof color, which one? Let's say I go to proof color and see. No. 1 minute. Separation preview. Okay, so you go to separation preview. This one not proof setup, screen mode. Okay, where is my separation preview? Okay, can you see this? Okay, I have cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, and also there is another color here. This is spot color. Okay. Understand or not, Dayun? The rest, are you guys understand this? You need to create another color using the swatch panel. You create new swatch. The color type, you change it to a spot color. Okay. This is the actual way of doing that. Earlier, I didn't show because my color is black color. So I put another color which is contrast. Maybe cyan or maybe magenta only. Okay. But if your logo is colorful, the base color, the spot UV color, all that you apply another color with a spot color. Right? Okay, great. Some more, any other question? Any question?
So how to view the separation preview?
You go to window. Okay, for example, go to window and then you go to separation preview. Okay, for example, I go to overprint preview and then I can on and off. This one is black color only lah, so you don't see anything. Okay. If you have a image, right? For example, I go to place an image. Okay, let's say you have an image or design or whatever. If you go to your separation preview, right, you check the overprint preview and then you can turn off all this. Okay, for example, when they print cyan, only this color will come out. Then after that, they will print with the magenta. Then they will print with cyan, yellow ink. And then lastly, they will print with black color. Then only you will get this colorful image, printed image. All right. In printing, they will print color by color. Unless the machine is a Canggih machine, then they will use 4 color at the same time. You won't see the separation. But of course, it will print one by one in one machine. The older machine, the smaller version machine, 1 ink at a time. All right. Some more? Any question? If I want the sticker to be a ring shape, as cut a hole the middle instead of having the logo inside. Possible? Yes, possible. Okay, as long as the printer can do a custom shape die cut, can, no problem. So here in the die cut, right? Die cut, you create another circle. Control C, Control F. Make it smaller. Okay, something like this. And then in your design, of course, here will be empty lah. This one, no design. Understand? So only the die cut will have 2 circles. Can. Some more? Any question?
So we will have access to this recording, right?
Yes, yes. You guys will get the recording of the session today.
Right. Thank you very much.
Right, no problem. Some more? Any question? Okay, if got no question, right? Okay, I want you to do two things for me. All right. So one is I want you to fill up a feedback form. 1 minute. Yeah, I'll put a link in the chat box. Help me to fill up, please. Okay, click the link and then fill up the form. And also there is a link for Google review. Okay, if you feel this training is beneficial, please leave a comment there in the review. And another one is, okay, let me share my screen. Okay, I need your help to go to my Brainimation page, and then you like the page, you don't want to like also doesn't matter. Okay, I need your help to share this post. Okay, the latest post that I've put in, help me to share around, because this is a paid program that I'll be conducting on 17 to 18 March, 2 days, full day, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you want to join also can, you just send an email. All right, and this is a HRDF claimable program, means the company, they can claim back from the fund that they already have. Okay, but if as an individual, if you are planning to join also, please let me know. The price will be different pricing. For individual, different pricing. For companies, different. All right. Can you all help me to do that?
Okay, sir.
Sure, sure.
Yes.
Sir, may I know this Zoom lesson only once or will be continue next week?
Continue next week also. Every week. I'm planning to do it every week. And then same timing, except for during puasa time, maybe the timing will change a bit.
So it will be a longer lesson.
Okay, for Illustrator, it's going to be 3 classes. Okay, and then after that, followed by other softwares like Photoshop, InDesign, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Adobe XD, Audition, AutoCAD, Maya, and all that.
So we all can join, yeah, sir.
Yes, yes.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
that's why I need your favor to help me to share the paid program. Paid program will be paid by the company.
Sure,
okay?
sure, sir.
So, but for individual, I don't mind teaching them free, something like this lah.
So we
Right.
will have this recording before the next lesson, right?
Yes, yes.
So
yes,
if we miss
definitely.
anything, we can, you know,
Yeah,
make
we
sure
can,
that we've got
we
it.
can practice
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Can.
Thank you.
So
I
the
will
link you can you do you mind the link can share in the group our WhatsApp group?
Which group are you in?
Which group? The Adobe Photoshop. Yeah, I still got so many groups. Maybe in the group I will raise the question.
Okay, can.
Yeah,
Will do.
so because after this Zoom we
Got so many group.
yeah. I will put in the group.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sure.
Thanks, sir.
Alright.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, thanks. Okay, please help me to fill up the feedback form also, and also please share the post in the Brainimation Studio page.
Sir.
Yes, Rohana.
Yang ni kan 7 days free trial. So let's say next time kalau nak guna, then again we have to install the free trial ke ataupun cannot only one installation saja.
Only
for
one
this?
installation, unless if you reformat your computer. And then another option is you can try with a different account. Okay, but if no means you have to find it on your own.
Okay, one more thing, sir. Because previously I joined your Adobe Photoshop class, so I also installed this free version, and then it's under Creative
Creative Club.
Creative Club. Lepas tu I cannot uninstall sebab dia dah expired kan, so I cannot
I see.
uninstall. So how do
Okay, so uninstalling you will. Okay, there is a Logan. He sent something there. Okay, you can check it out lah. All right. So when you are uninstalling, right, some of the things it will still remain there. You have to permanently delete everything. Okay, maybe you can go to Google, you search completely remove Adobe Creative Cloud from computer. Okay, so if you use a normal uninstall, maybe some of the things will be still there. Right?
But I tried few times tapi dia tak boleh juga. I search on Google also.
Or maybe you can try to install first, then try to uninstall.
Okay.
Install balik, and then only you uninstall balik. You can try that.
Oh, install balik tak boleh dah try. Dia jadi macam error. Ada pop up.
Oh, I see, I see.
Ah.
Then last option,
Try
reformat lah.
installing uninstall. Aduh.
Last option is to reformat. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Please submit the form before you leave. All right. Hope you learned something today.
Oh, sir, you mean now fill in? I thought
Yes, now fill in,
slowly
please.
fill in.
Tomorrow means I believe mostly you won't submit.
Sorry, what's the name of the course? I forgot. Mana nak tengok?
Adobe Illustrator je cukup.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Slowly
Thanks
fill
a lot
in and
for your
write more
patience.
nicer
All right, no
sentences.
problem.
Okay, thank you, sir. I filled up already.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So kind.
Sir,
Yes.
for the next session, the link will be distributed through the email, right? Or,
Yeah.
because we'll have to join through Zoom link, is it? Still the same, is it? Under the Zoom link?
Not same link. It will be different. I'll be sharing through email.
All right.
Okay,
So
I'll send the invitation for you to register.
Okay. Is how many free trial we have? I mean for this course, how many free that we have? Is it just this ones, or is
Every week.
continuous?
Every week it's free. Yes.
No, like approximately until the session finishes, until Autodesk, AutoCAD, is it?
Yes. All.
All right. Okay then. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Nora. Thanks, Vijay. Okay, how to join the group? Okay, let me see if I have the link. Okay, what I do after I get the the video done. Okay, when I send the video link, I will send you the link to join the group as well. All right, thanks everyone. Thanks, Diao. Office dekat PJ, nearby to Mentari Court. Okay, thank you so much everyone. Sebelah Mentari Court, Leisure Commerce Square.
You take if we can commission work also, right?
Macam mana tu? You mean services on designing?
Yeah. You're just teaching?
Tak, for designing I pass kat orang lain. For video, visual effects, 3D animation, macam tu ada buat.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Alright, no problem. Okay, thanks guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Done.
Okay, thanks everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
But sir, that one, sir, I don't know where to search. You mean we need to share in the social media, that one?
It's a Brainimation Studio website. I mean the Facebook page.
Facebook page, Okay. Okay, thanks, sir.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, thanks, Tenmuli. Bye.
So sorry, if I forgot to ask just now. I mean, if I want to copy from a different, like another file, is it easy enough to do? It's just copy from something, is it? Is there an import?
You mean you want to put images or vector file from other place?
Vector file.
You just open on it.
Open the vector file. The one that was given. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But if
like, for
images,
example, like template you download from freepik.com.
Okay.
And then you just open, file open.
And then resize it according to what you want. Yes.
Yep.
So kalau gambar, images.
Gambar file place.
File place. Okay, dekat the top tab, right? File.
Main menu tu file and then place.
All right, I'll find it.
Gambar.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks Jayalashmi. Thanks Shinglo.